On a bustling pier in the summer, a young girl and her family were delightedly watching a seal swim just below the water. In a sudden moment, the seal lunged, grabbing her bag and pulling hard. Without hesitation, her father jumped in, getting her to safety in mere seconds. The incident ended safely, but left a haunting question. What would have happened if he hadn't reacted in time?
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, right. Wow. Are you alright?
A group of people was playfully splashing in the water when they suddenly noticed a massive black shadow gliding beneath them. Just seconds later, an alligator surfaced, only a few meters away. Strangely, no one panicked. Many initially thought it was a ferocious saltwater crocodile, but it was later identified as an American alligator, less dangerous. Even so, the terrifying closeness sent chills down the spines of those who witnessed it. Encountering one this close was incredibly rare. The encounter was both terrifying and awe-inspiring, leaving the fishermen amazed at the ocean's mysteries. One afternoon at Flatbridge, Jamaica, a crowd was stunned when a strange figure rose from the water and quickly vanished. Its human-like shape and slow movements left people wondering what they had just seen. Some whispered about mermaids or even River Mama, the legendary water spirit in Jamaican folklore, believed to guard treasures beneath the river. Others thought it was just an animal, a drifting log, or a clever hoax. The brief footage offered no answers, only a mystery that left everyone both spooked and curious. A group of fishermen suddenly heard a ferocious roar from a jet overhead. Looking up, they were even more startled to see a strange disc-shaped object streak across the sky, moving unlike any known aircraft. In a flash, it dove straight into the sea, sending up a towering column of water before disappearing under the waves. Still reeling, they saw a military helicopter appear, circling their boat and urgently ordering them to leave the area immediately. Shaken but forced to comply, they headed to shore. They left with not just relief at being safe, but a flood of unanswered questions. Was it a staged event, or had they accidentally captured a real UFO moment? During a surfing competition at Itacoatiara Beach, Rio de Janeiro, athlete Igor Quijoris found himself in danger when he was swept toward the jagged rocks of Shark Reef. Relentless waves battered him, pushing him closer to the submerged rocks. Tension mounted, but the jet ski rescue team skillfully navigated through massive waves to reach him. Fortunately, Igor was pulled out and brought to shore safely, ending a heart-stopping moment. Reddit user RobConan96 shared a short, dramatic video. While swimming in murky water, a massive shark suddenly glided right over his head. The moment lasted only seconds, but was enough to make his heart stop. Thankfully, he escaped unharmed. A man dropped bait through a gap in the water's surface. Seconds later, a powerful tug yanked the line, and when he pulled it up, only the fish's head remained. He never saw the attacker, only knowing it must be a ferocious predator, perhaps a bull shark, barracuda, American alligator, or even a crocodile. It happened in a flash, but it was enough to remind him that in nature, danger can be just a blink away. Fortunately, he stayed safe. 0440, ZO523, NZ5, C8, C. Matt Wallace. A rocket suddenly streaked across the sky and exploded midair, creating a shockwave that shook the entire frame. Seconds later, a second rocket appeared, then vanished into the distance. Abruptly, the footage cut off. No explanation. No clear context. That silence left viewers chilled, wondering, where was this filmed, and what really happened after that moment? The Brazilian couple Casal Diem, known for their outdoor fishing and cooking videos, had a chilling experience at Rio de Almas, Goiás. After a long day, they set up camp and built a fire with their loyal dog by their side. As dinner simmered, the dog suddenly barked ferociously.
Oh. Oh. Cachorro cool.
The darkness, they saw it. Kalo. Then distant forest noise. But later, when they aimed a flashlight into the
Calo.
Curious, they shone a flashlight into the darkness and froze. A massive black snake was slithering around the edge of their campsite. Tension rose, but thankfully, it glided away silently. Thanks to their dog's alertness, the couple stayed safe, left with an unforgettable shiver. While magnet fishing by a riverbank, a man unexpectedly pulled up a strange object. It was a plague doctor mask with a long, beak-like nose, dripping with water and covered in rust, evoking an eerie feeling. No one knows where it came from, a discarded prop, or perhaps a relic of something darker. It's said that humans have only explored 5% of the ocean, and one fisherman may have just encountered a piece of the unknown. While hauling in his net, he caught a bizarre fish. Its eyes were lopsided and unnaturally close together, and its mouth resembled a deep wrinkle more than a normal jaw. Terrified, he immediately threw it back into the sea. The viral footage led many to compare it to an alien creature. In reality, it was likely a flounder. On a quiet beach in the Philippines, an extraordinary scene unfolded. Without warning, hundreds of fish suddenly leaped from the water, flooding the shore as if fleeing an invisible threat. No predators appeared, and no one was sure what species they were. Beachgoers recorded the scene while picking up a few fish, speculating whether an underwater disturbance or a sudden temperature change was to blame. There was no clear answer, only a sense of mystery, like witnessing a miracle of the ocean. At first, many thought it was just a strange flower drifting in the water or perhaps a seabird. But upon closer inspection, the scene turned bizarre. Soft pink petals, a thick trailing tail, no clear mouth, and no fins. Every detail felt alien, as if it came from another world. A fisherman on a remote river recently captured a moment that sent chills through many. Through the calm water, a massive black shadow suddenly appeared just below the surface. So large it seemed capable of capsizing the boat in an instant. The footage quickly sparked comparisons to legends of the Loch Ness Monster, as no one could identify the creature. Fortunately, the fisherman returned safely, but the encounter left a haunting question. What is really lurking beneath this river? Now, many are speculating whether it could be. While standing on a beach, a fisherman suddenly noticed strange lights glimmering on the water's surface. At first, they looked like distant sparkles, but when he zoomed in, he was stunned to see glowing humanoid shapes seemingly standing on the water. As he focused, another figure abruptly appeared out of nowhere. Locals whispered that this beach is near a secret extraterrestrial base. Now, with the footage captured, many believe he unintentionally witnessed something not of this world. A group of fishermen in the US was recorded wading into the water to try noodling, a technique for catching catfish using only bare hands. They had to reach into submerged rock crevices, wait for a fish to bite, and pull it out. The scene was both thrilling and dangerous, as risks included deep bites, getting stuck underwater, or even drowning. For this reason, noodling is banned in some states to ensure safety and preserve fish populations. Despite the risks, for many, it remains a way to challenge themselves and connect with a long-standing tradition.
Fish?
He's home.
Yeah, right there would probably be good, man. Oh, I got a mouth right. Oh, no, that's you. That's me. All right, we're gonna try that. All right, he's underneath me. Grab his mouth. It's under my left armpit.
A group of young friends in the US recorded a carefree summer afternoon of swimming and fishing, completely unaware in front of the camera. But when they reviewed the footage later, they were shocked to spot a faint, translucent figure seemingly diving into the water. Strangely, there was no splash, and no one in the group reacted at the time. Some viewers were convinced it was a ghost, while others thought it was just a digital trick. However, the boys insisted they didn't know how to edit videos and were just as stunned. The mystery remains open. An illusion, a coincidence, or something beyond our understanding.
Yeah. All right, he's underneath me. Grab his mouth.
In Brazil, a group of fishermen spent all day on a boat, with some even dozing off. When they woke, they were stunned to find a small alligator had climbed aboard. One fisherman had to face the predator directly, staying completely calm, knowing a single wrong move could be dangerous. Fortunately, it was only a juvenile alligator, and no one was harmed. A Reddit user shared a chilling memory from a lake trip with friends. In the clip, it starts with normal laughter and chatter. But upon reviewing the footage, he noticed a faint scream echoing from a distance, something no one heard at the time. The eerie sound didn't resemble anyone in the group, intensifying the uneasy feeling they had felt that night. Could this very scream have been the source of the unsettling sensation they experienced from the start? Chatting.
I'm not. That was a lie. That's why I ended it. It's clean.
Mir said, fuck that, I ain't getting off live.
Somebody need to know where we at.
But when the video... After a long day of fishing, Joe O'Rearcy had a haunting experience off the coast of Mato Grosso, Brazil. Looking into the murky water, he saw two massive creatures staring up at him. Their faces were strange, with unnaturally bright eyes and expressions almost resembling smiles. Joe tossed a freshly caught fish into the water, but they didn't react, only continuing to stare. The footage he recorded sent chills through viewers, with some theorizing they were giant arapaima fish, a species that surfaces to breathe every 10-20 minutes, or perhaps something far more mysterious. Despite rational explanations, those motionless gazes left Joe with an unforgettable memory. In 2021, a group of fishermen offshore had an unforgettable moment when a massive shark began circling their boat. At first, it seemed like an exciting wildlife encounter, but then its movements grew sharper, the circles tighter, and its body language suggested more than mere curiosity. The predator appeared to be asserting its territory. Tension rose as the fishermen watched every move, fully aware of the danger just below the surface. Fortunately, after a few heavy minutes, the shark turned and dove deep, leaving them shaken but safe.
Turning.
It's going this way. It's right here. It's been coming around.
The fish, man.
It's here under the boat.
While ice fishing, a man stumbled upon a scene both strange and inexplicable. On the ice's surface, a large fish wasn't lying flat as usual, but stood upright, as if trying to balance on its fins. Its mouth opened and closed repeatedly, like it was gasping desperately. Or, stranger still, as if it were trying to walk. Whatever the reason, the image of a fish standing upright on the ice became an unforgettable moment. During a trip to set traps for blue crabs with his kids in a swampy river, YouTuber Blue Gabe had an unexpected experience. In shallow water that seemed safe, he set the traps, but when checking them, a massive dark shape appeared, a large alligator lurking in water barely ankle deep. Recognizing the danger, Gabe stayed calm, retrieved the traps, and quickly got his kids to safety, choosing caution over risk.
Oh! Dude, what the heck?
What are the odds of this?
That puddle's not even 4 or 5 inches deep. I don't even know where she's at. Come over here close and see if you can even see where she's at right now.
Yeah, Luke, you don't.
Luke, stay over there. It's not even, that's how deep it is. And I can't see her in there right now.
I can't even see her. She's so camo.
Well, I just rubbed this right here. Now, fortunately, Kelly was standing right next to him. But it can happen that fast.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Water flowing through them.
Water?
How do I even get? Ah! Fuck!
And look how clear the.
Drone's right there watching me. We never knew she was there.
While kayaking through calm waters, a man suddenly spotted a long, transparent creature gliding just below the surface. It resembled a jellyfish but didn't quite match any familiar species. Curious, he cautiously approached, but before he could touch it, the mysterious creature slid deep into the river, vanishing without a trace. He was left stunned, wondering what he had just witnessed.
Just hooked another one.
What the heck is that thing? It goes on for miles. I would not have a clue.
During a boat tour through a swamp, a family suddenly spotted a massive alligator lying at the water's edge. As they approached, its eyes widened, tracking their every move, clearly guarding its nest. Realizing a single tail swipe could capsize their boat, they stayed calm, quietly backed away, and left the area. Fortunately, everyone was safe, leaving behind a tense but unforgettable experience.
What are the odds of this?
That puddle's not even 4 or 5 inches deep. I don't even know where she's at. Come over here close and see if you can even see where she's at right now.
Yeah, Luke, you don't.
Luke, stay.
While fishing along a quiet beach in Indonesia, Gabe suddenly noticed a strange object descending from the sky and quickly recorded it with his phone. The dark object, trailing a thin stream of smoke, plummeted toward the water before disappearing. The footage drew attention from experts, but no definitive explanation has emerged. Some suggested it was a balloon or space debris, while others leaned toward a more mysterious, even extraterrestrial theory. While fishing along a quiet riverbank in Indonesia, a fisherman noticed a strange dark patch spreading across the water's surface. At first, he thought it was just mud or sediment, but the way it spread was unusual, as if something massive was stirring beneath. The surrounding water quickly grew murky, expanding in all directions. A sense of unease surged, prompting the fisherman to pack up and move elsewhere. To this day, that mystery remains unsolved. In August 1994, off the coast of Florida, a group of fishermen witnessed a scene that haunted them for years. In the night sky, at least 13 glowing orbs appeared, then slowly split apart and drifted toward their boat. Anxiety turned to panic as they sped away from the strange lights, but the orbs lingered, seemingly following them. No one could determine if they were military flares, a secret experiment, or something extraterrestrial. Fortunately, they returned to shore safely, but the mystery has never been resolved. In the dark waters of the Tonga Trench, a group of fishermen turned explorers captured a rare moment. Footage of the elusive bigfin squid, Magnapinna. This deep-sea creature is extremely difficult to observe, often hiding in remote ocean depths beyond research reach. Using specialized diving equipment, they recorded astonishingly detailed footage. Long, translucent, ghostly arms, stretching up to 8 meters, silently trailing along the ocean floor. Its slow, almost surreal movements left the entire crew breathless. This moment not only unveiled a secret of the deep ocean, but also sparked a question. What else is hiding in the endless darkness of the sea floor? At a frozen lake in South Dakota, a woman went ice fishing seeking some peace, but instead encountered a chilling sight. The lake's surface was covered with thousands of dead birds, many strangely frozen with their heads submerged in the ice. When the footage surfaced, it caused a stir, with some believing it was filmed in China, sparking bizarre conspiracy theories. However, experts reassured that these were likely snow geese, victims of extreme cold or avian flu. The birds floated on the water, and as the lake froze over days, they became permanently trapped. A serene yet haunting scene, it served as a stark reminder of nature's cold, unrelenting power. A fisherman captured a tense moment while navigating through icy winter seas. The small boat maneuvered between massive, jagged icebergs as powerful waves relentlessly crashed against its hull. The footage was both breathtaking and alarming, a reminder of the ocean's harsh power and humanity's fragility when facing nature. A group of friends was playing on the water when they noticed a strange object drifting ahead. At first, it seemed like harmless debris, but as they got closer, they were stunned to realize it was a massive cluster of jellyfish. Dozens gathered together, barely moving. No one understood the reason for this behavior, only that the atmosphere suddenly felt eerily unsettling. Then, as abruptly as they appeared, the jellyfish quietly dispersed and vanished beneath the water, leaving the group with an unsolved mystery. A man named Paul Rosselli, a seasoned conservationist, decided to swim in the Amazon River, a choice most would avoid. Just minutes in, he spotted a massive anaconda slithering through the water nearby. The saying, "Never swim in the Amazon," proved entirely justified. The dangers here rarely show themselves on the surface. From venomous water spiders and blood-sucking leeches to strange, unnamed creatures unknown to science. With years of experience in the rainforest, Paul handled the situation calmly. But for most, such an act could lead to disaster. This is a clear reminder that the Amazon is beautiful, but brimming with peril. In a video recorded at the Paraguay-Argentina border, a group of fishermen spotted a strange shape floating in the river. Thinking someone was in distress, they alerted the police, and a shocking truth quickly emerged. It was a man smuggling tobacco, disguised by hiding among floating aquatic plants. He swam across the river, hoping to blend into the dense water hyacinth to avoid detection. However, Argentine authorities quickly noticed and apprehended him. While tobacco smuggling is not uncommon in the area due to tax differences, the daring and creative method left many both surprised and unnerved.
Well, I don't know if you can see this, but right there.
In the Alaskan wilderness, on a quiet morning in 2023, a group of fishermen was casually casting lines into a river, completely unaware of the danger lurking behind them. Suddenly, a massive grizzly bear emerged from the bushes, slowly making its way to the riverbank. It calmly scooped up salmon right in front of them, just a few meters away. The atmosphere instantly grew tense as the bear began eyeing their gear.
Hey! 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 Hey, bear! Hey! Hey! Hey, bear! Hey! 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 Bear! Shit! Alright, that fucking bear just stole my bag! Holy crap. Hey, bear! Hey!
One person tried shouting to scare it off, but the animal didn't flinch. It even dragged away their fishing equipment bag as if it were its own. What scared them most was the possibility that this was just a cub, meaning a mother bear might be nearby. Fortunately, after a few heart-stopping minutes, the bear turned and disappeared into the forest, leaving the group shaken but safe.
Yeah. Oh my God. So pretty cool to Hey, now that's an advertisement for Sims right there, buddy. Grizzly proof. Sling pack. Now, Sims, send me a new one. I'm gonna post this on Instagram, see if Sims will send me a new one.
At a beach in New Jersey, a group of friends was relaxing when they suddenly witnessed an unbelievable sight. From the dark ocean surface, glowing shapes emerged, silently rising into the sky. There was no sound, no stars above, and no ships nearby. These lights didn't flicker or waver. They hovered for a few seconds before vanishing completely. Stunned, the group recorded the footage and shared it online, hoping for answers. But the responses only deepened the mystery.
What the hell is that? What the fuck? Holy crap! What the fuck is going on out here? I know I'm not crazy right now. Hold up. What? Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Lord have mercy. Hold on, just so we know, this ain't no BS right here. I'm on the beach right now. Look, I'm looking at the sky. You don't see no stars, right? No stars.
Some suggested they could be drones or flares, while others believed the group had witnessed something beyond human understanding. In the end, those lights remain an unsolved enigma. While fishing off the coast of Thailand in 2023, a fisherman suddenly noticed the sky darkening in an unusual way. The air grew heavy, and he sensed something was about to happen. Immediately, he pulled out his phone to record the scene unfolding before him. A massive waterspout formed over the ocean, swirling fiercely like a giant funnel connecting the sky and sea. The waterspout lasted about 5 minutes before dissipating into the air. But soon after, heavy rain and strong winds swept toward the shore, revealing nature's true power. Fortunately, he and the other fishermen returned to safety in time. No one was injured, leaving only a breathless memory of an unforgettable moment at sea. Off the coast of Australia in 2023, a group of fishermen was enjoying a routine day of fishing when they noticed a massive dark shape gliding just below the water's surface, close to their boat. At first, everyone thought it was a whale, until a control tower suddenly broke through the calm sea. It was a submarine surfacing just a few meters away. Its periscope gleamed briefly before the vessel submerged again beneath the waves. No one was hurt, but the sudden appearance left the group in shock. Though it lasted only a moment, it was a rare experience. A reminder that the ocean hides not only giant creatures but also mysterious human machines. While fishing in a quiet pond near Nashville, Tennessee, a couple suddenly noticed a dark, twisting shape moving slowly beneath the murky water. From a distance, it looked so strange that they wondered if it could be something supernatural. But as they got closer, the mystery was quickly solved. It was just two large alligator snapping turtles mating. With their massive size and slow, almost serpentine movements, these turtles could easily be mistaken for something far more frightening. In the end, the truth brought relief, leaving only a rare encounter with nature. A group of fishermen unexpectedly pulled up a creature they had never seen before. Its flat body and wide mouth, with two sharp, wolf-like fangs, left everyone stunned. At first, no one could identify it, but after some research, they learned it was a red-toothed triggerfish, a deep-sea predator known for its powerful bite and fearsome appearance. Typically found in tropical waters far offshore, encountering one this close was incredibly rare. The encounter was both terrifying and awe-inspiring, leaving the fishermen amazed at the ocean's mysteries.